So we are reviewing D.va Gold Free. We are reviewing Party Poison here, and he said that he had good stats, but felt like lost on fights, and his team was dying. He also said that should I be going for dives or playing with my team defensive and good D.va bombs placement. So yeah, let's get started. Um, Playing aggressive or defensive depends on your comp and on the enemy team's comp. Like here you have your D.va, you have Sombra, you have Zenyatta. It's gonna be more valuable to follow up on hacks and discarded targets than to play with your team and eat spam from Pharah and Junkrat. It's gonna be more valuable. So yeah, that's what I expect you to see here. As D.va, you follow up on hacks and discarded targets more than playing with your team basically. So there you see our numbers kind of hinting you go to Matrixer, that's fine. But here you need to be careful and back off because you don't want to face tank as D.va. Like there, Sigma was discarded and also hacked. That's good that you focused in there. But here kind of need to back up a little bit. Here I wouldn't have pressed boosters because we already have used our missiles and Sigma is grasping. So our value kind of decreased there. And we're going in without all of our resources. And I saw that you BAP lamped for some reason. Um, so here, by doing this, not only you kind of give a chance to sleep you and nade you and rock you, and you die. So yeah, that's why I wouldn't have it boosted here. You see Farah kind of isolated. She has no mercy pocket. But the thing was, you didn't use your missiles there. If you use your missiles, you can kill her basically. Okay, this is fine. Sigma is out of position, and good job acknowledging that and focusing here. Oh, but it's not good to focus the tank. Yada yada yada. No, it's good. Here is out of position. You forced Suzu and TP, right? Also good target focus here. Yes, kill the Kiri. She has no cooldowns. Good job acknowledging that you have an advantage now. You can play more aggressive here. Good, that's good. Good engage on Diana. And just clean up in kills here. Let's get back to get healed. Now, one thing that I see in Gold a lot is people kind of like to hold close for some reason, independent of compositions. So what's gonna happen is they hold close and they keep holding, and then they lose one fight and the point is lost. And why is that? Well, if you're holding here, it's fine. until they get their ultimates or they get a pick, and now you have no way to kite back. So you playing forward here also makes your team play forward with you. And also a good strategy would be let's then walk forward a little bit so we can have better access to their backline. Viva Sombra. See that like your map just died there? And I think it's gonna be game over from that. You div a bomb because they're playing the open, get a trade kill. Right here, I think you need to focus the Kiri. She TP's out. Your team all died, so you kinda need to find a way to go back to safety. And they get a Sombra now, she hacks you, and you die. So this point is lost. You're gonna respawn late. And you need to pray now that you died late, that your team waits for you. So they didn't wait for you there, and now you've staggered, right? So you're walking into the enemy in groups of 4 and 3 and 2, and they just gonna get those free kills. A good trade kills. See the Sigma is isolated. Nice. I think that was a misclick. Don't use your cooldowns like that. Oh my god, that's Sombra. Now they swapped heroes, right? They have a Sombra and they have a Orisa. So do you keep playing aggressive or do I keep playing defensive? Well, now that they have a Sombra, you can kind of switch up your playstyle, right? D.va is very good against Sombra because she can spy check for free because she has infinite armor and basically deny the Sombra. Some disrespectful missiles there. But have you not disrespected her the missiles, the BM? Maybe you get the kill on the Farah that was discarded. You see Farah discarded, you follow up on her. Now they're taking high ground. Go contest that position. A little bit of mechanical execution here. Um, let's go back. Let's see. When you're going close to a Farah, you want to matrix her so she doesn't boop and gain distance from you. So you flash matrix when you're close and you use your missiles when you're close. So you should use your missiles right here. But you kind of lost track of her. And she booped up. See? I get hacked. And you die. So let's see that. This whole sequence. Back a little bit. You got the kill on the Farah. Your Zen's dying to Orisa for some reason. Your map got hacked and Sombra was back. On there, you, I think you should have could have killed the Kiriko and traded, but you flashed the Matrix instead of shooting. I think you were trying to deny the Diana's heals on the Kiriko, but yeah. Here, I think if you D.va bombed early, you could have lived because the game was 3v3 still here. I bet you got hacked and died. So the enemy Sombra is giving trouble to your team. You can switch up your play style and focus that Sombra more. Here, and I need to stop the point. Your bomb to get the touch. And you can't get hacked because you're playing forward, and if you get hacked, basically all the enemy team can see you and shoot you. So you need to spy check the Sombra more, I think. Like if you lose your mech, it's treated as the same thing if you dying. You need to back off. You need to back off. Don't die here. You're gonna get staggered. Yeah, you're getting staggered. The fight was lost anyway. You should back up and regroup with your team. Good, you used your missiles when you were close to her. Wow, road. Your team got split there. I don't think it's completely your fault that you lose this, but right now, but if you played better, maybe the payload isn't already here. Um, but here, after the Orisa charged in with Nano and Ultimate, your team got split. Maybe fly up here and try to matrix your team. Maybe you get to shoot this Farah. Maybe you get to shoot this Sombra. Because shooting this Orisa, she's kinda isolated, but your team was split. Kinda had the right idea, but I think it was too delayed. Also don't injure boosters on the low ground, injure boosters on the high ground, as a rule of thumb. If somebody's trying to hack you, don't flash matrix. Shoot her. If she takes one damage if she's channeling hack, the hack gets interrupted. The D.va Bomb was kinda fun. You're gonna find lots of kills with D.va Bomb in lower elos because they don't play cover, they play in the open. So if you see they are playing the open like that, like just D.va Bomb up in the sky, and even if if you throw D.va Bomb up in the sky, and if Anna gets to here, the D.va Bomb explodes at about this height, so she gets killed anyway. So yeah, it comes down to map knowledge and identifying that the enemy team is playing in the open. So yeah. Also, I don't think that D.va Bomb here was necessary. Maybe you keep your mech and you keep shooting this Orisa because she was low anyway. It kinda ends up working out. Uh, at higher elos, people use D.va Bomb as a second life basically, because D.va is useless without her mech. So one thing we can do with D.va Bomb, instead of shooting D.va Bombs up in the sky, you play really aggressively and you have a second life. Oh, you went for the squishy there. I respect that. I saw Sombra translocating up in the sky to the right, and there she is. There, I think if you matrix your soldier, he lives. This window was kinda early and did nothing. You saw the Sombra translocating up in the sky, she's probably in the high ground. Good job interrupting the hack. Now, instead of focusing this Orisa, go for the back line. Kinda got indecisive there. Like there is a Orisa running with Ultimate and Golden and Kitsune, you're not gonna kill her. And C9. I think if you haven't staggered yourself a couple times, you could have a better chance at defending there. So let's speed this up. Uh, don't be AFK, because it's gonna lose your games. You can walk forward a little bit instead of eating spans on the choke point. Your Sombra is going in right now. Good that you're backed up there. But I think you could have went early. You have a life pool. You have your full matrix. Don't be standing in a choke point, taking free damage when they have span. Try to find ways around. And here, okay, you broke the choke basically. So what do you do here? I think I would have boosted up here, make the enemy team split their attention, and we could find opportunities from up here, right? Siriana, she's already used her nade, and yeah, instead of face tanking this Sigma right here, mm, that lamp is suspicious. Well, yeah, like fly up here, off angle yourself, right? Create space for your team so their attention, the enemy team's attention gets split, and maybe your Hanzo can get an opportunity to sneaky go to the left while everybody is looking up at you here, and maybe he one shots this Genji or the Kiri or the Ana, who knows. Genji fed there, good thing acknowledging that. And there the Kiri is low. If the Ana is good, she doesn't miss the heals on the Kiri. So one thing you can do when someone is low and they have healing projectiles, you can matrix them so they don't get healed, and you eat the healing with your matrix. Job going in with your Sombra, now chase that kill. Now I think you can go with your Sombra here, chase these staggers, and get more space. Now, but you guys kind of overextended here. Um, by going aggressive and taking space, I don't mean feeding. So how do you do this? Like you can play the cover, right? Play the cover, maybe play from here, go here so you have cover, you have a mega to work with. Maybe you go up here, right? And then if things go wrong, you use your matrix and you fly back to your team. But yeah, because your guy is overextended, you kind of gave them the opportunity to recontest point. Okay, you managed to live. There's a Genji blazing, go kill him. And they use their ultimates there, so here's the thing about ultimates. If we expect the ultimates, we don't die to the ultimates. So Genji is nanoed and he's going in really hard. So you everyone focus Genji right now, or you go for a trade on their backline. Basically, you try to go for the Pharah, but she fly away, and yeah, the Genji is gonna chop your team alive. But here is a good thing, right? They used lots of ultimates in already one fight. So you can go to the next fight, with more resources than the enemy team, right? Because you're gonna get EMP and Dragon, and they gonna have only Flux, and Flux can be interrupted by Sombra. Here you need to die right away, like to respawn with your team. So if the fight is already lost, you lost your mech. Either suicide on the water or walk forward into the enemy team so they kill you right away to get your life back and regroup with your team as soon as possible. Oh, dude. Sigma Solo Flux Duo. Good job identifying that Pharah is isolated and playing too forward there. Good combo with the bomb and EMP. Now you're cleaning up kills. Yeah, don't let that guy feed Matrix him. So here you can start taking right ground, right? So maybe fly up here and get rid of this chunk rat. Let them walk a little bit forward maybe, and you have easy access to Anna, to Kiri. You can fly back to high ground to safety. These are a few options that come to my mind now. Going for that Orisa is low vet. The worst of the options you could have taken. Now this is a better option. There is a Genji behind you. I'm listening with my headphones. You're shooting a Nano Orisa. It's low value again. While the enemy backline is killing your backline. And you keep shooting Orisa. You kind of need to wait for your team here. But yeah, like don't face tank as D.va and don't play main. Use your mobility to get access to positions where you can fly in, fly out, go back to safety, dive the enemy team. Now here they don't have the Sombra anymore, they have a Genji. Now do you play defensive or do you play aggressive? You can still play aggressive. With a Sombra you have a life grip if things are going south. And by going on these characters that are trying to play really aggressive and are split from that team, you can find easy kills, but you need to identify these opportunities. And how do you identify as your opportunities? Well, listen with your headphones. You can listen to Genji shurikens, and you can fly up to high ground and you have a better vision of the battlefield, right? So yeah, that's a few things that come to mind right now. Good. Follow up on the hack. Now you should use your full matrix to disengage. Shooting Orisa, it's again, it's a low value. Like your your Baptist has some interesting lamps, but yeah, like what you could do is maybe we go up here. We have a little bit of cover. We can isolate this duel with Genji, right? And they need to think about us, and they need to think about this as well. You can also follow up with your Sombra, matrix her, make sure that this Junkrat doesn't kill her, and see that he's kind of isolated from his team. And yeah, like Orisa, you said that Orisa was giving you trouble, but you are putting yourself in a position that the Orisa can give you trouble. Like she doesn't have the mobility to give you trouble if you are up here, right? And often you're gonna find more opportunities playing these positions than face tanking Dalmei with any character. Now, you know what they say, right? Oh, Orisa is good into Reinhardt. But you can avoid the Orisa and as well with Reinhardt. Let's say you charge in this direction, who knows, and try to get creative and basically avoid the things that are not good to face. Now right here is overtime. I think you can, instead of pushing card, okay, maybe fly up here, right? You have cover. You can defend this position so they don't go this way and kill your team from behind. You can maybe go up here and drop on them when they come up forward, when they walk up forward. Hey, good job shooting the tire. Orisa is hacked. You can, like right here, you see that Orisa was low. You could have matrix her so she doesn't get healed by Diana and the Kiri. You got the kill on her anyway. You know you have the advantage. You can boost forward. And it's over because they got their ultimates. And yeah, and thanks for submitting the replay. I have another D.va video on my channel. Go check that out. I think it's gonna be very helpful. And yeah, these are the things you need to improve. Like, take more high grounds, dude. Think about your cooldowns, think about cover, and you're gonna climb as I've climbed as well, right? So yeah, good luck.